Hi everybody, welcome back to Roll for Damage. We are all very sleepy here today, but feeling good. Everyone seems to be feeling pretty good. Yeah, today we have the scales above you, as we do every Friday/Saturday, depending on where you are in the world. I take this wonderful group of nerds through my homebrew world of Tariel. They're off to fight dragons and stuff. But before we get too far into that, we kind of fixed the overlay. There was a hole, and I had to put the old ads over it because otherwise there'd just be this like white box with nothing in it. So, sorry to both Shannon and Sean when Paradise RPG comes up. Shelby, when
you sent you the new goddamn logo.
Look, this was a rush job 10 minutes ago to make sure there wasn't a fucking black hole in the middle of this.
I don't want your goddamn excuses.
I don't want your goddamn sass. Shannon.
I know what she wants. I know what she wants. She wants an adorable little fluffy animal.
Yeah. So
and I can't deal with whatever the fuck is happening on that screen.
So I am very sorry to you guys.
Yeah, you.
But yeah, we'll hopefully have everything up and running perfectly next week. It's just been a busy one. I'm going to get people to do a little introduction about who they are, where they're from, and what they're playing. Starting with the orc.
You represent Paradise Productions. Be fucking professional.
Yeah,
it's fun. This is the level of professionalism that you can usually expect on or in Paradise Productions.
No, it's not.
I sound like really McMurray from Letterkenny. Hi, I'm Sean. I'm a human being sometimes, usually. And I am apologize for any coughing. I'm getting over sickness, as most of the people here are sick as well. We are just big ball of germs. Well, you're sick with child. I am the creative director of Paradise Productions, as well as the DM over there. See, she's sick now, with the sillies. But I also play a character here frequently. His name is Orc Solaris. He's our timey-wimey wizard boy. Gets into a lot of trouble. But though I don't think he gets into that much trouble, really. Yeah. That's it. That's me. Bye.
Okay. Hi. Next up, we'll go with Shelby, who's also looking real sleepy.
Hi, my name is Shelby, Shibby-Dibby-Doo, with So Why You Work. And I'm one of our regular players here over on Roll for Damage. I've also helped out with a little bit of the artwork. I also kind of am starting to stream more on my own Twitch. And I think my name now is Shadoodle, because the Twitch naming scheme was weird. And I had to change some things. Sorry. I play a problem child tonight, who actually is the one who normally causes us problems.
Yeah. Next along, I'm gonna skip Shannon for the moment. We're gonna go to Sarah. Hey, no, there's a reason. Fuck you, Sarah.
Hi, I'm Shro. What was the list? Oh, you can find me here, right now. This time every week. I kind of exist in the meat space. I've also got Instagram and all that stuff. They're all synonymous with what I'm doing right now. I'm going to be playing Tig tonight today. She's just your lovable big dumb barbarian trope that just wants to put some love and sweet and caringness into the world and help people by fixing problems with orc logic.
Axe logic, yes.
Yeah, it just works because I say so, and I don't believe otherwise. Therefore, it works.
What was I gonna say? There was something in my head. Now it's just. Give me a moment, guys, while the DM brains buffers. Nope. All right, it's gone. Gone forever. So Shannon's doing our recap today, so she gets to talk a whole lot now. She's going to tell us who she is, where she's from, what she's playing, and then what happened last session. I'm going to sit back and just go to sleep for a while.
Oh, wait, first of all, hi.
Ridiculous as possible during this.
Don't. I'm going to put a sticky note over your screen so I don't have to look at you. Hi, everybody. I'm Shannon. I'm the professional one of Paradise Productions. I don't think you mentioned, my dear, that you're the creative director over there.
Excuse me, but I did watch the VOD.
I don't think you did. What?
I said it. Watch the VOD. I said it right after I called you sick with child.
Yeah, no, I got that, and then you spit your carrot out.
Between that, I said I was the creative director.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'm the professional one, the community manager of Paradise Productions. You also forgot to mention that you're the DM over there. So
not true. I said that right after I said I was the creative director.
I don't think you did.
He did.
Watch the VOD. Watch the VOD.
All right, Shannon has baby brain.
All right, whatever.
So
she was dying of laughter.
I was laughing pretty hard at the spit out carrot, which actually happened after that. Anyway. I play Scarlet over on Paradise Productions, my beloved red-headed rogue. But over here, I play Sloan, one of two barbarians. And we're going to see what happens tonight. And I have notes in my rogue journal.
Oh, lasses.
But you're playing the barbarian.
Yeah, always a rogue. But this applies to Sloan as well. Very much so. All right, so we started off with our timey-wimey wizard last week, and he identified the eye that Tig gave him.
Yeah.
It is organic / less magical / less gross looking than the other one that was in his socket. He was staring at the void eye and contemplating being free of it. It's no longer a focus for his magical powers anymore, and it is kind of like holding a grudge, being like, why don't you love me anymore, kind of thing. So yeah, so Oryx like, well, fuck you, and slammed it into a spell book and cast a movable object on it and said, ha! He didn't really say that, but that's the vibe that we got from that scene.
That's true.
He also started feeling the echoing of feelings of the others around him, which is interesting because he currently does not possess a soul. So he decides to cast silence to try to quiet everything around him. Meanwhile, Sloan goes to sit in the room with him just so he's not by himself. He did tell her to go away, and she said, no, just ignore me. You're not gonna be alone. Meanwhile, Nia is sitting with, is it your arm? It's your arm, right? Yeah. And you pray to Serenaric, and Tig hugs her and loves her. And then Tig speaks to a twig with Twig's help to try and kind of get some help, get some answers, find a way forward. Are you face palming me? Or are you face palming somebody else? Okay, good. So Tig asks the twig, have you seen Tig's uncle? Have you seen Felix? Let's see. She calls to Oric for help, who can't hear because silence is up. So then Twig leads her to a stranger in town, a guy named Iskandar. There's I didn't know where the accent fell on that word. He was basically folded. We kept describing it as a suitcase. He was very, very injured in the shit that went down in town. He had a bunch of urgent letters on him, and they all basically expressed regret for joining the dragon cult, and it was a call for help, essentially. So while that's happening, Nia meditates and takes some me time, and then Nia and Sloan have a lovely little chat. Nia asks Sloan to help her get her brother and Aaron's souls out of the sword, and Sloan's like, she wants to help, but like it's not that easy, and there's a shit going on in there. Let me think about it. And then I don't know if this came up in conversation or if we, as players, were just talking about this, but we learned about Kiernanas, the Fae god of the hunt, Kiernanas, who is the Fae god of the hunt and Tig's nice uncle, while Baphomet is a demon lord and the god of blood and savagery, who was replaced by Ursamir, who is currently the god of war that is residing within Sloan. And Baphomet and Kiernanas are assumed brothers. And Ursamir took a layer of the abyss, claimed a layer of the abyss as his own. Then we also talked about somebody named Hera, who lives in the Labyrinth Library. Baphomet's there, and this whole thing is in a layer of the abyss. This all made so much more sense last week when I was taking actual notes. But then we get a long rest, and I have that in capital letters with an exclamation point. Long rest! And the last place we left off is that Tamel is calling for Nia when we wake up.
Okay.
That's all I got. How'd I do?
You got a couple
did
things
really
wrong.
well.
You got a lot of things right. I like it.
What did I get wrong so I can fix it?
I'll tell you in a second. I'm just sad my light died.
No!
And I don't know where the cable's gone.
What kind of letter
Just
grade
be-
would you give her?
We said we wouldn't grade her. We just silently judge her.
Sean.
I know, but I know Nova would be a harsh grader.
I don't want it.
Look, I won't tell you what the letter is, but I'll say that she passed. No?
That's worse.
I think she passed with flying colors
I think she did great.
because those are pretty.
What did I
much
get wrong?
Along the line of the notes that I took.
Me too. I was looking at my notes.
The person that was folded, the dead person, wasn't named Iskander.
There's two different people?
I thought Iskander was,
Skander
the
was in the
person who wrote
notes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wrote the note.
Yeah, I don't know how that you would have got the
Skander
name
is
of
the one
dead
who
man.
joined the cult and regrets joining it. This guy, I get why you confused that.
Is he?
though.
Is the guy?
The dead guy was
is
just
he
a courier. Yeah. he was
And
just a
so no,
courier.
the dead guy was just a courier. He had the note that was to the Legion, and it said,
Got
"My
it.
name is Iskander. I
Got
joined the
it.
dragon cult. Save me from the cult. I'll give you the blue dragon mask. It's
Oh, yeah.
in Zonthal's tower being studied."
We need to get them
Right.
the mask to keep
Discord.
them
Yes.
from.
Please think
Yeah,
of
This
my
is literally how my
shit.
notes go, is that black is generic party notes. Green is how Tig's brain take note,
Love
but green is what Tig knows. And everything else in this book is black.
So, that's where we're currently at. The only thing that was missed was at the end of last session, Tamel was like walking through town, yelling out, trying to find where you guys are.
That's what I
Because
said.
I don't remember that bit. Oh well.
Tamel is calling for Nia when we wake up.
Nia is currently
You said
outside
Nia is
hugging
calling
him.
for Tamel. When you said it, you just swapped the names.
I thought she said Tamel was calling for Nia.
Who
Yeah,
cares?
no,
I
She
heard
said
Nia
it.
was calling.
She
for Tamel,
mentioned
but-
both the words.
I said it.
So
Well, we'll watch the VOD.
yeah. And
You
we had a
guys are
comment
really
about the
pushing.
VODs. The problem is at the moment I don't have Adobe and I haven't had time to get them done. So as soon as I have a free day, I will hammer out a bunch of them and get them uploaded. But it's just going to take some time, and I apologize for being half in the dark. Unfortunately, my
You look good on
lights
stream.
went out. I just look like mysterious DM on my thing. It's just like shadow.
You look great.
There's a real
Thank you,
contrast
Sean.
between everyone on this stream. We've got the two big bad DMs, and then we've got just everybody else is just like has sunshine, happiness, light, or otherwise.
there's the edgy guys and there's the bright and shiny girls. That's how it is as well.
I don't
Surrounded
think I'm
by
very
life.
edgy.
Hi, Palpatine.
Right, so let's get this started. or we'll be here talking shit for the next 2 hours and have to end. You all have woken up. Yeah, you found Tamel. He's got some supplies. As I said to you last week, you are in a strange land with, you know it's kind of barren, war-torn, and marauding tribes around the place. So you're going to have to keep pretty close track of food, water.
We have 10 days of
components.
rations.
Yep. So if you have anything else you need that you consume regularly, make sure you're tracking it. Better yet, send me a message with how much you have right now so we can check back and make sure it's all good. But Tamel's been wandering around. Like he got dropped. So he's been walking like most of the night. He's pretty tired. He's just gonna trudge along behind you until you guys get a rest, and then he'll be a bit more up for anything. If you try to talk to him right now, you're pretty much getting grunts because he is in half plate with a chainmail sort of like undercoat to that. And every piece that he has is adorned in different runes, and he's all magicked up. He's like, I'll take everything I could possibly need. So he really overprepared to go save his faux daughter. I said that right. Is that how you pronounce that? F-A-U-X? Faux?
Hey, don't forget also
Yep.
maybe his
Yep.
real daughter, because the cult is out here. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Fair. So, who's taking point as you guys go marching inland to find Zonthal's tower? And audience, if the music's too loud, please let me know.
Tig will go first since no one else is going. Tig will go because
Do
Tig
we-
only know direction.
I don't know where I'm going.
Do we
I'll be in the
do
middle.
we know where we're going, or is this
It's
No.
inland. That's all you got right now.
Yeah, Tig go. Have Twig, have Branch. This way.
wish I was a cleric
Go.
so I could cast Find the Path.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of the tower we're going to?
Zonthal's tower.
Can somebody spell that for me, please?
Xonthal, and then because its
Tower.
ownership.
I got. Thanks. I got that part
Are you
because it's
sure?
ownership. You jerk.
I was
Hmm.
being teachery to the teacher. All right, shush.
Language for a living.
So,
Hmm.
my condescending bullshit aside, T goes marching. She's like, this way. What are the rest of you doing as you watch this gigantic wood woman walk off?
Okay. So I go with her.
Oric is furiously swiping through his spell book looking for a solution because he does not like all this walking we're about to do.
Okay.
I can carry you if you're tired.
It's
Oh, Carrie, we
okay.
make him big and strong.
No.
Are you sure?
Keep walking. Yes,
You look mad about walking.
I am mad about walking.
So then come here. I'll carry you. I lift him up.
Nope.
Make opposed strength checks,
for a
please.
cot. Where the hell are my dice?
Oh shit! I
You
left
don't
mine in
have
the living
your
room.
dice? What kind of DMs are you?
Sarah, can you grab my
They-
dice and slide them under the green screen, please?
Tig will save the
They
day
were
again.
within hand's reach.
He was playing D&D in the living room last night, right? Shush.
I got a natural 20.
Did
That's
you
a 19.
really? Holy
Yeah.
shit. Well, I'm sorry. What is it? A strength check?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 19.
Is it like a like an athletics
Nope.
check?
No.
He said strength check.
Where is dice?
Did I beat you on a strength check for the first time ever?
I got a 16.
I'm gonna say that it was kind of like
what's
Oric
going
kind
on.
of
Getting
uses
you guys.
telekinesis a
Okay.
little bit
And
to kind of just push himself out of the way and push you back. as opposed to it being Auric actually overpowering you with his physical strength. It's
fair.
more.
That's fair.
I'm just like no. Push you back a little with some telekinesis. I'm quite fine.
Fine.
I just prefer a cart where I can lay my book on my.
That's basically what I am right now. You could sit on my shoulder.
Have you ever been carried, Sloane? It's very different from riding a cart.
No, nobody can carry me.
And Orc just kind of looks over at Tig without saying any words, and then smiles and looks back at his book.
What did I miss?
She said no one can carry her.
And then Oric just did some fast eyes over to Twig.
Tig, yeah.
Smiles at.
Tig.
Did I say Twig? Tig.
Yeah. Do you want to roll a perception check there, Tig, see if you hear that?
Sure. Son of a bitch calling Tig uncarryable. Show you.
No. It's not calling you uncarryable. It's that he's saying that you can carry Sloane, and Sloane's not going to be happy about that because she's competitive as fuck.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 on the dice.
She
Okay.
fucking touch me.
Yeah. So you hear her like sort of say, you know, no one can carry me as you're marching off at the front.
You need to be carried?
Auric does, but he won't admit it.
Sloane definitely needs to be carried. She's so tired.
No, I don't. No,
okay.
Tired.
no.
No, come on. We go. Okay,
Nope,
I'm gonna go pick her up.
Nope.
And we're gonna start
Opposed strength
jogging
checks,
like
please.
this. Like, I'm gonna.
Natural 20. Put me down.
Hold up.
Nah.
She can still beat you, so let's see.
What are the totals?
24.
What'd
What'd you get?
17 on the dice.
Plus.
8.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's 25.
No.
No? Yes, it is.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it is. You have a +8 to strength? What the fuck?
Have you never looked at her stat block on the screen?
How do you have a +8
She's
on
got
a
mega
strength check?
She's a tree person.
How the fuck do I get +8 in strength? I want that.
Become
Damn
a tree. Become a tree. Be like Tig. Go. I'll tell you how to. If you want to
Be
be
like
big and strong
Tig.
like Tig, you need to go for a walk. Okay, we hurry up so that I can put you at the
Down.
front.
So, are you carrying her like a baby almost? Like just.
Yeah, I'm like Jack Sparrow carrying this, like,
Yeah.
and then I'm just gonna be like, okay, head start, go.
What?
Yeah, so she puts you down and then she's like clapping behind you, telling you to like run. Quick.
Don't know where I'm going. Okay.
Go that way.
So the two barbarians are like dogs just running off through the woods ahead of you as you leave the town, leaving
It's
Nia and Auric behind a little bit.
Auric does look to Nia and does kind of genuinely smile at what has happened here and is kind of laughing to her. Uncertain if it's the echoes of the golden retriever energy within the two barbarians that are bouncing off of Auric's hollowness, but he does smile.
I'm gonna choose to believe it.
And when I say Auric laughs, I mean it's a very terse.
It's
I
something.
just don't believe for a damn second that was genuine from you.
And you
No
shouldn't.
soul.
As you turn around and look at Nia, you see behind her that Tamel is chuckling to himself. So you might be catching echoes from him as well. Can I get a get a perception check from Tig and Sloane as Sloane's being chased through the dead woods.
Ooh, that's not good. 8.
See how good Tiggy's little eyesies are today.
Eyesies.
I'll use my Christmas dice. Oh, Tig is so not caring. Perception?
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Better than me.
So Sloane goes. Actually, you know what? Okay. Sloane goes running really towards ahead of you. She's picking up some speed. You go running after her, and you kind of run about 10 meters past something. For those playing in the US, that's 30 feet. Past
Thanks.
something. And you stop, and you realize that there was a person standing between two trees that you just ran straight past.
We just do the thing that like dogs do when you're just like, you're over here and they sort of...
Yeah, like, so you stop, and you're like, wait, and then he's like, yeah, go, like, running off. So, now, Sloane, I'll get you to do one more perception check to see if you notice that Tigger's turned around and not clapping behind
That's
you.
better. 21.
Yeah, okay, so after, you kind of, like, jog to a stop as you see...
Ha!
You see that
How
she's
was
turned
that?
around.
like...
Yeah, so that as you do all the hand signals, it's like...
Start sneaking, but I'm not actually sneaking because I'm stomping with a big ass sword.
There's 3 rat people, like, looking out from between trees at you two as you approach.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
Has Tig encountered rat folk before?
No, but Sloane has.
Okay.
What? Sloane has?
Yeah.
Think back to season 1's finale.
She's got baby brain. Help her out.
Season
We
one was a long
fought
time
them.
ago.
Servants
we-
of the
Servants
bad
of
lady.
Kenora.
Oh. I remember. I know what battle you're talking about. I don't remember the rat people,
It
but I
was,
will take.
it was
I'll
the
take your
green.
word for
That's
it.
because they were there for all of a round because they were splattered
we obliterated
immediately.
Okay.
But
Well,
they were
knowing
the
that
ones who...
They were the first grunt force.
She's the only person that has them, because there's no beast folk in this world. Other than
All right.
Leaf.
So remembering this, I will have that memory. It'll take Sloane a second, but I'll have that memory, and then I will stand in front of Tig and push her back, and like I'm not joking anymore. Hold the sword and be like, "They are dangerous. We fought them before. Back up. Back up."
So Tig play?
No. Did you not hear what I just said? No.
You said
We
they
don't
are
play
bad.
with them. Yes, bad. We don't play with bad.
You want it to go away?
Yes.
Okay, so Tig play.
One, they chitter to each other, back and forward. One scoots off, fast can, and the other two start climbing trees.
Yeah, that's right. You better run.
We run or we play?
They take knives once they're about 30 feet up, and they dip them into like really foul-smelling bags until they come out like covered in greens and brown, like goo. It's all slimy, and then I'm gonna get you to roll for initiative as you see what they're about to do.
As we're doing that, I know what Tig means. Shannon knows what Tig means by play, but Sloane, having one definition of the word play, is like, no, we're not playing with these people. No.
I have a
Okay.
question for the DM.
You may get an answer. Yes.
Can I or can I not still tree stride?
You cannot at the moment.
Oh, damn. Oh, well, at least I know now.
I got a 24.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing. I'm rolling on the table every time. Thank you. Should have 22.
22?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Sloane, you
Mm,
get to go first. They're 30 feet up in a
Excellent.
tree.
Excellent.
You've got a brown and a black rat person. They are about 2.5 to 3 feet tall. These trees don't have a whole lot of like branches. It's like almost like a dead pine forest. So there's like nothing for a while, and there's like lots up higher. But there's
Alright.
like no
The one that
foliage.
started running away still there?
Yeah, it's like it just bolted. It's like 90 feet away.
So here's what I'd like to do. Because I do not want disadvantage, because you said they're 30 feet away. My hand axe can only go 20 feet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to launch myself at the tree, jump up 10 feet, and huck my hand axe at the brown rat.
Yep. Cool.
So I can
All
be
right.
within range, and I'm going to make it reckless. Well, first of all, no. First thing I'm going to do is fucking rage. Second thing I'm going to do is launch myself at the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And third thing I'm going to do is make it a reckless hand axe throw.
Okay, let me double check. I'm pretty sure reckless. We've discussed this so many times whether reckless works on ranged attacks, but I always forget. Pretty sure.
Well, no, it's melee weapon.
When you make your first
rolls.
attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack
It's
rolls.
Oh, but it is a melee weapon, right?
It's
hand
not a
axes.
melee
Yeah,
weapon
it says
attack
it-
roll. It's a
But
ranged.
but it says right underneath it on my sheet, it says melee weapon, and I'm attacking with it, so that makes it a melee
Because you can
attack
use it
roll.
as a
Shush!
melee
Shush!
weapon. We
It's
deal with
really
the same thing in
cool.
Paradise with rage.
Shh.
Well, I guess we have to look at the vertical jump rules as well.
Oh god damn it, guys! I just want to do something cool.
I will let
I
you
imagine
do
Sloan
it.
can like climb the tree like a bear and just get him.
Yeah.
I will let
With their
you.
fucking claws.
I'll let you do it, but it's taking
Thank
away
you.
your sort of like focus on the like everything else that you're doing. You're focusing really hard on the throw as opposed to like where you're going, what you're going to land on, all that sort of stuff. So
That's totally fair. That's exactly what. That's the only thing that Sloan's focusing on right now. All right. Okay, that's gonna be a 22.
yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit a rat man.
Great. So that's gonna be 5 plus 4 slashing damage plus 3 for rage. 5 plus 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so there's that. Can I just get you to make a dexterity saving throw, please? At
Sure.
disadvantage.
So then it would be a straight roll because I have advantage.
Yep.
So I don't know what I rolled because I grabbed it up for advantage.
Just roll again.
That's okay. 11.
11. Okay. Okay, so, you run, jump, and throw, and you just collide body and face with the tree. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 5.
Yeah.
But you do knock the rat out of the tree between the axe hit. He's like, ooh, and then the tree just fucking shakes, and he just gets flung to the ground with an axe like
Excellent.
half in his chest.
Excellent. I was the tree. I said it to take.
You are a tree. You are Tig. You are big and strong.
And then putting 2 and 2 together, finally just point at it and say, play.
Alright, Tig, your turn. There's a brown rat on the floor bleeding with a chest wound. There's a black rat in the tree holding a knife smeared with stuff.
Okay, the one on the floor, does he have a weapon of his own other than the axe in his chest?
He's got a knife in his hand. Well,
Dipped
next
in
to
some
him.
shit.
Awesome. I'm not going to chance the knife because that's teeny tiny and I need big stuff. So I'm going to just, you know what? First of all, take play. I'm going to rage Using reckless attack and great weapon master, I'm going to attempt to use him as the throwing weapon and yeet him at the other rat.
Barbarian teamwork.
I'll allow that.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Can I? Oh, Jesus Christ. Make an attack roll.
Oh my god. Fuck yes. 19 on the dice.
Oh, no.
30 to hit.
Jesus.
Tig don't mess around. Tig likes
It's only
really love to play.
1d4 damage with an improvised weapon, which his body would be.
But that's fine. That's fine. So it's 1d4 plus the rest. Yes. So 27 damage.
Right. Firstly, the rat that was on the floor is very dead. As he's like, oh, like he's probably got broken legs and ribs from falling out of a tree. He starts to like push himself up with his hands and reach for the axe as your entire hand just goes around his chest, shoving the axe in, and then you just bodily throw him. Like no coordination, no like, you know, like just a pitcher like throwing, just this like just a twist of the arm and like a fucking cartoon character just flying forward with his like arms and legs flailing behind him, slams into the other rat who he's never making this.
Please tell me it's like one half of the axe is in one and the other half of the axe is in the other.
It's
embrace.
because throwing axe is only one sided.
This little.
But he is also knocked from the tree. You're out of movement though, so you can't make another attack. Well, you can't get there to make another attack, I should say.
That's okay. I would.
There
He's
is
on
his
the
knife on
floor.
the ground though. I'll let you. No, you wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to pick it up because you use your bonus action to rage.
Oh yeah, that's right. I use my action and my bonus action.
Yep,
I'm done. In that case, I will just use my movement to get behind a tree.
No, your movement was all used to get to the rat on the floor. Because he was away. So.
Right.
You got it.
Sorry.
You see the rat hits the ground and he kind of like pushes his friend off. And he takes the knife and he's going to throw it at probably Sloane, who's closer. Cool. You are taking 5 points of...
What did it roll?
26.
Okay.
5 points of piercing damage. And you need to make a constitution saving throw.
You got it, boss. It was a natural one.
Oh
Confirm.
No. Now
But it's an 11. It's an 11 total because I'm really proficient in con saving throws.
You take 10 points of poisoning damage, and you have what's called a festering wound.
Gross.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
That sounds like something that just gets worse over time.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's the fucking definition of festering. So yeah.
So he does that, and then he looks at his friend, back to the two fucking giant women, and he's going to bolt. He's going to use his movement, and then he's going to dash as a bonus to run as fast as he can. However, because he used half his movement to get up, he's only 45 feet away.
Where are the rest of us during this?
So can I go get him?
Because
I want to go get him too.
They went running off. You would hear the sound of probably the crack of the two rats colliding, and you'd be about 200 feet away, 300 feet away at this point, because they did stop and turn around and they messed about a bit. So yeah, you're a little bit.
Can we recognize that they're in a conflict? Or were
make a perception check, only because it must be the weirdest sounding conflict in the world.
I'm not done. I want to go after this fucker.
22.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'll say you you hear it. It takes 3 rounds to get there, unless you D-door.
That's right, I can door. I door.
I cast door.
Into the fight.
Do you take Nia and Tamel?
I would. Well, I can't take both of them. I can only take one of them.
Can you upcast it to take another one?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good
not
question. I
likely.
think I don't think that's how it works.
I don't think Dimension Door upcasts.
My dice are so loud.
Yeah,
I
no,
apologize.
it doesn't.
Alright.
Yeah, it doesn't upcast.
I'm okay if
Alright.
you guys. This looks like it's about to be resolved. If you just want to go up, you're good.
Okay. I will dimension door up. And I want to dimension door to the fleeing rat man.
Well, you don't know where he is. So what I'll say is you D-door roughly to where the sound was, and you just kind of step out between the 2 trees. So you got Tig on one side of you, Sloane on the other side of you, dead rat on the floor, and Sloane's pulling like this sticky, disgusting knife from her that smells like it's been dipped in a mix of like toad bile and poop.
I would immediately just say to Sloane, "Are there any more?
2 of them ran off.
Which direction?"
I point in the direction that I'm also about to start booking it as well.
Yeah, and it is your
And
turn.
Tig's gonna point
Sloane.
through into the town.
Your turn,
I'll
Sloane.
just
Just wanna-
roll.
Oh,
Continue.
you
want me
said
to
my
just roll
turn?
an
Sorry.
initiative into this?
I'm just gonna put you at last.
Cool, works for me.
My movement is 40.
Mhm.
So, and I have a 5-foot reach with my great axe. So I want to get up to this rat that's 45 feet away, and I want to just chop it in half.
Don't kill him. Do not kill him.
She's raging with War Daddy. So,
Yep.
And I'm egging her on.
if you want to make an intelligence saving throw to not kill him, to listen to Oryx's words, that's fine. Or a wisdom
I don't
save.
think
I'll
that's-
let you choose which one.
They're the same stat.
Okay.
Nope, that's an 8.
I was gonna say, can I
Alright,
give her
Use my-
advantage?
I'm gonna
because
chronal shift to make you re-roll that.
What?
I'm egging
It's
her
a
on.
0,
I would like
because I
to
rolled a natural
aid
1.
her.
All right, fair enough.
All right. So you scream and run, and you hear Tig behind you, like just happily screaming, like goading
No.
you.
Tig!
Go chop
It's
a rat in
not
half.
how we need to play, Tig.
All right, here we go. That'll be a dirty 20.
Yep, you are. No, you didn't say it. I guess you don't want to recklessly attack.
22.
Yeah, you hit.
So that's going to be 15 points of slashing damage plus 3 for rage, which is 17. Is that enough? Because if not, I have another attack.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you kind of cut down at an angle, and you catch it between the ribcage and hips, and you keep going until your weapon is just shunk into the floor. The top half just tumbles a little bit, and then it gets up, and it's crawling, and all the entrails are sliding out. It's just,
What?
Leave
And-
it, Sloane.
Ah!
Do you want to make another attack to finish it off?
Yeah, I do. Still reckless. That's better. Yeah, that's gonna the math 24.
Okay. Roll
Do you
damage.
need me to roll?
Just roll damage. Let's just see how bad it gets.
8 points of damage. I rolled
Total?
a fucking 1 on the. Yeah, I rolled a 1 on
Okay.
the dice.
So she sort of like jumps up and just straight through with the point of the weapon, spearing to the ground. That just kind of shudders once and stops moving. As you pull the weapon out, it's just stuck on the end. Just floppy half rat.
I kind of want to lick it.
Yeah, go for it. Tastes
Learning
like
too much from Tig.
rat man. Yeah. Might be good if you cook it.
So I'm not gonna lick it, but I'll hold it and keep it on the sword and be like, I have dinner.
At this point, Nia, you come jogging up to be like, and the first thing he says, I have dinner.
Tig's just standing
And
here,
I
just looking really
immediately stop
proud.
A good 40-ish feet away, because this is not a display from Sloan Nia likes to see.
Is there any
Back
visual
on the
on the
menu,
last
boys.
rat that's
There's still one more.
It went running through the town immediately.
Well, it's not running through the town. It went running back through the forest. So let me... make a perception check, please, Auric.
uh, 23.
Okay. You do not see it.
Okay.
It is a small rat. It can move at speed while maintaining stealth. They're annoying like that.
Damn. I have to murder everything you touch. We need information, Sloan. We are blind out here. God, you... And maybe it's the rage that was echoing from you into the hollow of Auric, but he is vitriol in his eyes right now.
Yeah, I think I would recognize that, and just I still have the rat on my the rat half on the sword, and I'll just take a step back.
You're probably still raging as well at the moment. It take a second for that to burn out of you. So
yeah. It hurts me. Look at this. This hurts. It was going to hurt us too, and you too. So you're welcome.
Oh, there will be a lot more pain now, Sloan. A lot more pain than the poison in your shoulder.
Why?
Because you
it
had
can't
to
hurt
kill it
anymore.
after I said not to. Because we need information. We are wandering in demonic wasteland, blind, looking for a tower.
You are not in charge of me. You can't tell me what to do.
Oh, I know that, Sloan. Your sword does that.
Ouch.
take 10 points of emotional damage.
Yeah, Jesus.
Tig's gonna start being very, very sad. I'm not sure if he would, if that emotion would channel through to Auric, but anybody that would notice would see that Tig's actually starting to look like a really upset child who's just but you didn't like the artwork I made.
And at this point, you get that, and then you hear this clank, 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 and then hands and knees. Why are we running?
I think at this point I would rip the rat half off, just hold it, and then just out of rage just slam the sword into a tree and just.
As she does that, Auric would look at her with that stoic, angry dad face of a disappointed father. Hold out his hand, twist the magic of time and space to angrily heal you. It's not comfortable though, Sloan, his type of
That's
healing.
fair. That's and I figured.
You are healed for 12 points of health.
Oh wow, thank you.
The wound closes up, but you have black veins under the skin there, and it still feels very hot to the touch.
You didn't have to do that. It would have been fine.
You know that certainly, right?
Wait, say that again. You know what?
You know that certainly, right, Sloan?
Yes, I do.
It would have been okay.
It would have been fine. Things would have been fine. Things are going to be fine.
Things have only ever been fine because of what we do to ensure they become that. By keeping your rage in check. An orc will walk not very far away, but will walk away and sit Indian style under, crisscross under the tree, and start turning through his spell book.
I throw the rat
just
at him.
under the sword that's just in the tree. Can
What? She picks up a rat, like the top half of the rat,
yeah.
and
I
goes to
was
throw
holding it because I took it off to hold, so it just.
Did you slide it off the top, or just like pull it through the sword?
I imagine you.
Through the sword.
Yeah, the grosser option, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. It is Play-Doh. Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna do anything to dodge this, Sean, or are you just gonna take, like, rat to the face?
No, Oracle will do whatever he can to not get.
I'm gonna
covered in
intervene
rat
and try and catch it.
Guts.
Make a dexterity check to like snatch it out the air.
I gotta be careful not to waste too many spell slots on being
petty
about getting the last word on this.
13.
So Tig comes running up like a dog catching a ball and jumps and just misses the rat as he goes sailing. Make an attack roll. Shannon.
I wanted to splatter on the side of your face so bad as you look around, and then I'm just walking away.
Hey, I'm extraordinarily tempted to temporally shun you right now.
Do it. What'd you say? Sorry, Nova. What'd you say?
Attack roll with rat.
Attack roll.
Converge in future so that she automatically fails.
Oh, good God.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so yeah, you throw it. Tig jumps for it, and it just sails through her hands. She misses, and Tig just face plants on the floor, and the rat just kind of goes tumbling past Auric in the tree, and just like hits the ground, open side, and just slides, and like kind of it's this congealed, bloody, dirty mess now on the floor.
And if you were looking, you would notice all Auric did was kind of raise 2 fingers from the book, as you can see the little gold sigils move across the orb.
He's sort of sitting there, just like that little. That's it, and it's just done. Just not even paying attention. So Tamel is going to sit there, and he goes and he looks at the dead rat and opens the pouch and gets a little folded piece of skin with like tattoo on it, and he's just like comes over to you. Hey, look, I understand why you're angry, but maybe you should see what's around you first before you get so mad. And hands you a small map.
Me? A small map?
No, to
Auric.
To Auric.
To Auric, okay.
Sorry, I should have specified.
That's okay.
It looks like it's only part of a greater one. So it just shows the town, the port town, this forest, and then it's got what looks to be a sort of charcoal drawn line showing like going out of the forest sort of to the northwest, and then it's got like a little circle, and inside the circle with charcoal they've drawn like a house. I'm gonna check if the other one maybe it has one of these two, but probably didn't need to snap at her so much. You didn't know that she failed until she failed, and you hadn't checked to see if she had yet. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Tamel.
You're welcome.
And he'll take it from him. I don't know exactly what came over me. Thank you.
It's all right. The family gets to you sometime. And he moves off. He's like, hey, Neil.
She's just standing off to the side watching this grotesque display of ripping bisected rats off swords.
Yep. Like past the rat.
Yeah, just watching, trying probably not to throw up.
Just, do you reckon you could check the lower half for any more information? I'ma check the upper half.
Yeah,
Goes over, and at this point,
she's gonna put her mask up to do it.
I feel like it's the top half of this rat would be, well, if you've got like a lamb hock and attacked with an angle grinder. It's just pieces ripped off, and it's just kind of grabs it by like the jerkin and like holds up. He's like, he just like spins it. There's yeah, there's no saving that. You find anything, and you can do a perception or sleight of hand. I'll let you choose which one you prefer.
Sleight of hand, please.
Yeah,
Dear God, sleight of hand, please.
Yeah, I feel like sleight of hand works because like you're looking in all the little pockets and stuff. It's just a little rat man, little pockets. So.
Oh, that was still atrocious. That was a 14.
Not that bad. You do find the folded piece of skin. You do, however, dip your finger into the stinky pouch and be like, ugh! And just like flick off this grossness.
I look to get that off as quickly as possible and get it away from any open wounds I might have.
I mean, you have fresh hand. There's no open wounds. So
I got my ass kicked yesterday.
Freshest of hand.
The freshest of hand. Yeah, so you're pretty good in that regards. So you can just wipe it off. It's just the smell kind of lingers for half the day. You pick up this folded piece of skin, and what looks to be a very small, and I mean like a very small notebook. Written in a language that none of you recognize. I'm pretty sure none of you speak rat. Feel like Sean was about to be actually.
I could for
Hey,
an
man.
hour.
Do I know that spell? No, I don't. I thought I did.
But I could for an hour.
For an hour. Do you want to waste it though?
That's why I'm consulting the group.
No, don't waste it.
Yeah.
I do know comprehend languages.
While they're all doing all this, after Auric got so upset with Sloane and Tig kind of got a bit sad about it, not really understanding, I'm gonna take a minute and sort of go find a nice pretty tree and just sit near it and give it a hug and just try and feel happy with all the grass and the flowers and be a bit more peaceful and calm and find what it is that makes Tig happy.
There's no flowers here. There's no grass.
I have
There's
flowers
no
on me.
leaves on
That'll
the
do.
trees. All these trees are sick.
I'm gonna go hug a tree and just be like, it's okay, you'll be fine, Tig fix. And be like, just give it good leaf vibes.
Okay. You make whittle noises against the tree.
I make whittle noises. I'll
Yeah.
find like the whittlest tree and just be like, it's okay. I know you're sick, but you'll be big and strong again. It's okay.
Oh man, I'm glad that Tig was not with us when I killed 300 kilometers worth, or was it?
Oh my god.
Yep, I
300
am very
radius
happy.
of
Yeah.
trees
Mm.
at once.
I'd like to
It was a
retrieve the
200
hand
foot
axe.
radius.
Yep, that's fine. It's
and wipe the shit off of it, the
yeah.
goo off of it, and just kind of like, I'm still angry. Rage is coming down, but I am not pleased with the way Orc spoke to me. So I'm just mad.
Okay.
It's huffy.
How sturdy are these trees around us?
They're sturdy enough. You can climb them if you need to.
I want to see if I can get a vantage point since we're all just kind of wandering around underneath these trees. I'd like to see if there's anything to be seen from a little bit higher up.
Okay.
Did Nia bring the thing she had to the rest of the party? With the
No, about to
I imagine
describe
she would
to
have.
her what hers looks like, and then you can decide what you want to do with it. 'Cause you have seen that Sean's studying one. Sorry, Auric is studying one. Your one shows a mountain range. And written on it in common. The maps are in common so that you can intuit so that other people other than rats can use them if they need to, if they pass them to other groups. It marks a point, a little X on it, saying Spider Passage safe.
I think, because Oric's sitting right under a tree, so this works for what I want to do. Nia is going to walk up to that tree, drop these two things in your lap, and then start climbing the tree.
Okay, make a athletics check to climb the tree.
Can I argue acrobatics?
You can, but you're not going to get to roll it.
Damn it.
Tell you what, actually,
Yeah.
here we go. You can make a series of acrobatics that will get incrementally harder as you get higher, and if you fail when you're falling that many feet to the ground.
How many feet high is this tree?
60. Most of them about 60 feet tall.
I can take that.
Okay. Because you are...
Unless you're about
You're
Unless you're about to
parkouring
give
up
me,
like
like, a-
15-ish feet to the first one, which is the low one and the thickest branch, so it's not so bad. So,
I mean, realistic.
acrobatics check. Let's
like-
go!
Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. $23.
Yep, cool. The next set of branches are still quite a bit up there to the next decent one, so you're going to have to, like, jump up, foot on tree, and then again another 15 feet up.
Mhm.
Roll.
I Jack Sparrowed my way around a boat. I can do this.
This is the tale. Captain Jack Sparrow.
21.
21? Okay.
I have a plus 10 to acrobatics.
Now it's getting a bit harder because there's lots of thinner branches that probably can't hold your weight. So you have to, like, you can't just jump. You have to, like, reach out.
I will say,
and
I
then
want
make
to
little hops.
stop if I get to a point that I think it's going to be particularly dangerous for me to be able to stand on a branch. If I'm on a branch that I
There's
don't
branches
think
that
can
you-
sustain
that will
my weight,
support
I
your
want
weight.
to stop.
Branches that will support your weight. You just need to do the right thing. To gain another 10 feet, make a acro, please.
I'm just checking something real quick. I know I have a D point thing. Sorry, I'm just checking. So I think I have a thing where I can spend a D point to get a advantage on a roll.
Okay.
I'm just checking.
Well, she's climbing the
No,
tree then.
but
Have you found it?
Hmm?
Have you found it?
No,
Nope. Okay.
it's fine. It's fine. We'll just keep going. I'm pretty confident. 27.
Okay. So, at this point, there's one more set of branches above you if you really want to go any higher, but you've got a decent view of, like,
I'd rather be safe and stop where I just think I'm a little higher. That would actually be useful.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't particularly want to die out in these woods.
So off to the northeast, you can see some low hills, and the ground is sort of like cracked and seems to be leaking fluid. To the northwest, you can see smoke rising. Very distant, but it's rising.
Does it seem like a large plume of smoke, or like a town burning, or does it look like a campfire in the distance?
A lot of smoke in the sky. You need to get higher to be able to see more of the base.
I just want to like get a feel if it's multiple plumes fooling one column.
You won't be able to tell from
or...
your height.
Well, I don't have momentum to carry me up anymore, so I think I'd just like to make my way down.
No worries. So you can climb if you wish, but yeah. All right. So
I have a negative to strength. No, I can't.
well, no, you can like I said, you can acro again. It's just that this is the hardest one, and if you fall, you fall.
Will I have a chance to catch myself if I fell?
Tell you what, make an intelligence check, and if you get high enough, I'll tell you the DC.
16.
Okay, that's not too bad. So the DC was going to be 24 for this one.
Oh, I feel like I could make that.
Yeah.
I feel relatively confident.
Famous last words.
Suddenly a broken neck, guys.
There's also, I mean, you're not taking that much damage if you fall, and there
no,
will be
and I've
branches
definitely
that you can
done
catch
worse
yourself.
than fall 60 feet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. 26.
Yeah, cool. So
There you go.
you jump up there. The first branch you grab does kind of creak and crack, and you get a bit worried. So you reach for like the second one. You have your weight across 2 branches, and you can now be at the top. Yes, there are multiple campfires at the ground, all becoming a big plume of smoke. And when I say multiple, I'm talking like 150.
So does it seem more like a large either a war camp or a refugee camp of some kind?
Something like that, yes.
Cool. That knowledge in hand, I'd like to do just one quick look around just to see if there's any more of those rat people.
Yeah, perception check.
19.
You cannot see any.
Okay. Well, little miss will start descending the tree. So she did just kind of drop shit in Sean's lap and then just climb the tree without warning.
Okay. Are you all just going to sit and chill around for a little bit? Be a bit sulky and angry with each other?
I'm gonna stomp around for a little bit, but then I'll eventually sit.
Or do you want to move and do this? Because like you got like an hour out of town maybe.
If we sit and say, can I just hang upside down from the lowest branch?
You can. That girl.
You give me 10 minutes, I can read this scrolling rat print, and then we can get moving.
So it wasn't a complete waste of an attack. Just saying.
It smells like now. Slow. Hang on. He's. You know, there's no need to be like that. He was hasty, but you don't need to be snappy. So we'll just calm down. We're friends. So
I need
okay.
everybody to stop telling me what to do. That's what I need.
Okay. Not to push it, but if that's the case, maybe you should put the sword down.
I'm going to sit by myself somewhere. Not too far away, but just I'm don't want to be around bossy people. In perceived bossy people.
So she takes her bossy sword with her.
Yeah.
You're the only boss for me.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I want to rip that sword to shreds.
Shreds, you say?
To shreds.
You and me both. Maybe we can find a way to work with it, do something.
Oh, I've already worked with it. It is unpleasant.
I don't mean work with the entity. I find a way to cage it tighter, or
She was doing well when she was sparring other woman from the north.
oh,
But that is not.
I can spar with her if that'll help.
I think that would be best if when she's a bit less prickly.
I have some armor that could probably take a beating, let her get some of that aggression out.
Might be wise if the first few times you do it that I am present, just in case.
I'm not gonna complain. That wound in her shoulder is not better. All that black, yeah, it's not good.
Not so sure we have something to deal with it.
I might have something if we cut it back open, but I don't think she'd be amenable to us cutting her right now.
No, I don't think so.
Well, let's give it a couple hours. We'll get moving soon, and if it gets worse, we can do something. If she's fine, right?
I suppose. I only need 10 minutes.
So after 10 minutes, you guys can get moving again. You want to? Is there anything anyone else wants to do before I go back to Oryx's reading time?
Can I just get a quick? Sorry, I had to duck out. Can I get a quick recap on what just happened?
They're all dead. You're by yourself in the woods.
Fun's pouting by herself with her bossy sword. Nia's hanging upside down from a tree. Tamel doesn't know how to father this group, and Oric is reading a book. That's what happened.
Okay. Did I hear Tamel and Oryx's conversation at all?
I kind of imagined that Twig went skipping off through the trees, and you just kind of like mimic the skipping behind it.
Yep, I'm good with that. I'm having a jolly time right now.
I love it.
It's just joy.
Coping mechanism.
Yeah, Tamel's gonna walk up next to Nia and be like, I'm really bad at talking to people.
Nia is still upside down.
I know. My daughter left, you left, Sloan just ran away. Is it just me?
Oof. Nia's gonna flip down, I think. I don't think Sloan was ready to hear that because she knows it's true.
You have to speak up a little bit if you've got that mask on.
Ah, damn it. I knew it would do this too. Okay, I'll take it off in a second. She says, I don't think Sloan was ready to hear that because she knows it's true. She knows the sword is out of control. And Oric just said the same things to her I used to say. I think she's just has hurt feelings. And when Sloane's feelings are hurt, she lashes out because I don't think she knows how to deal with them. Like me. It's not you.
Oric said that she does better after a bit of a fight that she just had. It wasn't much by the look of it. He just chopped him in half twice. But sparring helped you. If I wear her out a bit, do you think she'd be better to sit and talk?
Gonna be honest, I think Nia genuinely looks scared for a second. I want to say yes, but I'm scared that she won't stop.
I'll be fine. It's me. I'll be alright.
She hasn't stopped in one fighting pit I've ever seen her step into.
But maybe fighting pit. Okay, I have an idea. Yeah. Don't get worried. Don't try to stop her. Warwick said he'll be there and he can heal. We saw that already, so he'll be alright. I know he's all... his magic confuses me. There's most schools of magic I have runes that kind of work in some...
Tamel, if I don't think she's gonna stop, I'm jumping in. That's not negotiable. I'm not gonna stand there and let her kill someone like that again. It wouldn't be good for her.
Okay, I don't think she's gonna kill me though. I don't think she can. Not with what I'm thinking. We're not, hopefully just a bit of fisticuffs, it'll be fine. I'm
No
tougher
weapons.
than I look, alright?
I know, but so was Aaron, and so was Saren's brother supposed to be, and...
He puts his hands on his shoulders, he's like, don't worry about me, Lou. Right? Just still in trouble from a little bit beat up from the other day, just relax. You'll be fine. I spent half my life around fighting men and women. I can deal with one that's a bit temperamental.
Okay.
Sean, what are you trying to read? As he goes off
Yes.
and does things.
So as Tamel goes off, I think Nia would notice the same thing she noticed the night before, where Auric is just staring at her and had been listening to her conversation in that creepy way. But before I go into the book, he'll just say to her, with that same kind of, like, I imagine, like, downturned head, but, like, the eyes are just up, looking at her. And he'll say, "There's a long train of dead that have followed Sloane since we met. But there is a similar train of survivors. Thanks to me, I won't let her kill Tamel." And then he'll lick his finger and turn the page in the book and begin ritual casting comprehend languages to read the rat print.
Okay, so it is horrifically scrawled. Some is like it's in rat print, but still illegible. Like it's just like the words.
Just bad handwriting.
It's a 4-year-old learning to write, but also in a language that you don't speak, that you're comprehending.
It just gives me the literal. It just gives me the literal translations also, so it's like context is a little fucked.
Yeah. So, but what you can get is It's
actually an interesting thing I just thought of is that, like, spelling errors should kind of fuck up comprehend languages.
Yeah. And that's where I'm trying to decide if I'm going to tell you the literal thing that you're reading, or if I just tell you, like, the rough gist of it.
The rough, yeah.
I'll give you the rough gist, it'd be easier. There's a section outlining that he's part of a scout party, sent from the mistress's temple. Him and all the other rats were sent through the spider passage. Deal made with Mother of Spiders to allow passage. And they all went through. Once on the other side, they met up with what he calls Demon Army. But Demon is spelled D-E-N-N-O-N. The Yeah, they're
Denon.
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 Yeah. He gets promoted to head of scout group, and there's just a list of towns that they've scouted and marked as friends or enemies, and then there's everyone that is marked as enemies has a cross through it.
Yeah.
It's the last entry is made camp, checking port town before moving.
Okay.
I also would have made the party aware of that camp I saw, by the way.
Yep.
The fire in the forest. The fires in the forest. Send through the spider pass. Mistress's temple. I'll wrap up the all of those things that we got, and I'll just start to, until everyone comes back from whatever they're doing, I'll just start to analyze the maps, just to get myself a better understanding of them, and you know, looking at where these towns are, you know, trying to find correlations with the directions we're heading towards. I imagine this spider passage potentially.
Okay. So you're just effectively transcribing your own notes and yeah, okay.
Yep, until the group comes back together.
So Tamel gets a big old stick and he clears away a bunch of debris and stuff on the floor, and then he draws a circle about 60 feet wide. And then he sits there and he takes a little knife and he sharpens a few sticks and sticks them in the ground around the circle to make like a little area. Sloan.
What?
Leave your weapons and meet me in the fighting pit.
Right now?
Want to see what you got?
No weapons?
No weapons.
Fine.
He sort of looks at you, he's like, I guess you don't wear armor, so he just takes his off as well.
Yeah, I'll take everything, take all the weapons and stuff off. Just leave it all in a pile, but I'll make sure that the sword is on top of the pile or at least easily accessible. Don't look at me like that.
Can I just preemptively say before a disaster happens, Nia this entire time is poised to jump in should Sloan try to go for the Kopesh. Not to stop Sloan, to protect Tamel.
Alright, let's it's just a sparring session. We're gonna work our way up to a full-on fight, alright?
Fine.
Are you certain about this, Tamel?
I think so. Sloan, how's your shoulder feeling?
How is my shoulder feeling?
Well, firstly, 11 points of poison damage. And make a constitution save.
25.
Okay. You don't suffer a level of exhaustion.
I'll kind of just go like this.
It's a bit stiff, and you can all see that Sloan is sweating a little bit.
It's fine. I've had
All
worse.
Believe it. He sort of like shapes up, and he keeps his head tucked in, arms tight. He's got a bit of a belly, which he can't quite protect as well as the rest of him, but he's been around the block. And he just kind of like goes, ladies first. Keeps his hands up.
All right. Just to specify before we start, I would have put all my stuff like towards the edge of the ring, the makeshift ring that he made. So like it's not in the ring, but like I can reach for it if I need to.
Yeah.
So, well, ladies first, I'm gonna go for a sucker punch right across the face because I am not subtle.
Well, as soon as the fight starts, Auric is going to walk slowly and watch around the ring towards the Kopesh.
Yeah.
Like very just like he's watching. You know, he's got his book held under his arm and he's just like this, watching. Occasionally he'll stop and take a step back, sword. But just to be transparent, my goal is to get to the Kopesh and cast a movable object on it.
Nice.
Okay. Make attack roll.
Now, what am I? So unarmed strike, right? Because I'm not.
So it'll do 1 plus strength damage.
I'm making it. Well, first of all, I already rolled, but I meant to rage first. You're gonna make me wait till next time because I didn't say it.
Yeah, I'll let you. I have an idea. You can wait the next time. As your head slowly dips off screen.
Okay. All right. Well, I rolled a natural one, so big whiff.
So it doesn't matter. Anyway.
Hit. But I get two. So.
and you're raging.
It was a 2. I rolled a 1 and then a 2. So 1, 2. I'm still mad, but I haven't activated the rage yet because I forgot to say it. So I'm going to play true.
That's what happened the first time Nia fought Mel.
So you throw this big hook and he just sways back, and as the you step in for the next one, be like, I've gotcha, and he catches the hand and just slaps you across the face.
Okay, well, there we go. There's the rage.
Oh, okay, nice. 19 plus a lot, so you take some damage.
Yep, that'll hit. And I'm not raging yet, so it's gonna be
you take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
He's then going to, as you're like, you just see red for a second. He's like, keep calm. And does 20 hit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And as you're like you open your mouth to like say something in anger, he slaps you once and his hand like followed through, and as you like, the back of it just comes the other way and smacks you for 8 points of damage. And then there's a little flare of light around him that crackles gently for a second.
Huh.
All right. So you can hear me knocking the desk and just rearranging myself in the chair.
All right. I would like to rage.
Yes.
And these next 2 attacks are going to be reckless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for Dad Belly.
Yep.
Punch in the gut.
Yeah, that's a 23.
That'll hit.
It's at 5 points of bludgeoning damage because that's what my unarmed strike does.
And he sort of like gets lifted up a little bit, and then
and don't tell me what to do. Yep, that'll do it. Yep, it's more. It's a 20.
Yeah, it hits him.
Something.
If you get above 20, you hit.
Another 5.
I won't tell you his exact AC, but above 20 is definitely hitting.
All right, another 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, plus 6 for the raging.
Yeah. Okay. So he's a bit. Excuse me, Sarah.
16 total.
There's a sneeze coming. I need to move my chair down a bit. Keep banging the desk.
Guys, I haven't used a movable object in a long time because I only recently got it back, but I just realized that if I upcast it at the 6th level, I can make it permanent until I dispel it.
Don't you fucking dare. Bless you. Don't do it.
Or
I can hear it down the
do
hallway.
it because if Sloan kills my dad, I will kill Sloan.
I'll kill you if you make my sword immovable.
Okay, so you hit him twice, and like you kind of like keep pushing at him, And he's going to... Okay. Make an athletics or an acrobatics opposed check.
Athletics, because I get advantage. 21.
Okay. So as you like, he kind of takes the 2 hits as you go belly, and as he kind of goes down, you kind of like throw this punch at his face, and it hits, but he still grabs the arm and then goes under one of your legs and tosses you onto your back, rolls on you, and then he gets to make a punch whenever he grapples. So you take it'll be 8 points halved down to 4. It's funny that you don't want to have people tell you what to do, but your anger's always controlling you. You have nothing. And he will as you go to speak, he just does a very short, sharp chop to the throat. Hits. So you are taking again 4 points of damage. I halved already. As you go to like speak in anger, like, just quick bam, just not enough to like stop you from breathing permanently, just stops that sentence for a second. And what I'll say is he won't even try to maintain the grapple. He'll actually like roll back and stand back up with his movement. If you want to, because it's not a disengage, you can swipe out at him
for opportunity. Yeah. 16.
Okay. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So he stands up. Gotta get better control, Sloan. Can't control yourself here. How are you gonna be able to do anything?
I want to tackle him, please. So then, would this be? Is it still considered an unarmed strike if I'm tackling?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Natural 20.
Yep.
29.
Yep.
So then that'd be 10
once they're
points.
entangled in that tackle, is when Oric's gonna go for the movable object cast.
Okay.
Do I see him near my sword, or am I too focused on this fight?
No, you're too focused with your rage and the fact you're tackling him. You won't notice.
Okay.
And I'm being super nonchalant, like.
Yeah, nonchalant Auric. That's what you're really good at. All right. So that counted as one of my attacks, or
Yep.
no?
Yep, one
Yes,
attack.
it did. Okay. All right. So here comes number 2. Dirty 20.
Okay. So you hit.
Okay. That's a 8. So then the other one was a 13. So 21 for that. But I want to action surge.
Go for it. I'm just going to ignore the messages you're getting. I'm just doing it to track things.
Okay.
Continue.
Third one is a 17.
Hits.
Okay, so that's another 8. And the last one, is a 23. So another 8,
Yep.
so 16. So that would be 27 total. Nope, 37 total.
So you've got it's 1
Total.
plus strength. Your strength is
It's
18.
it says 5, yeah. So
You've got
it's 5.
20 strength now, or is it?
No, so I'm on D&D Beyond. It says I have my unarmed strike damage is 5.
5. Okay, and then it's plus 3 rage damage, so it's 8 per strike.
Correct.
Okay,
And then
you
one
hit
of them was a natural 20.
Yeah, cool. I'm just adding things up quickly.
Yeah, I imagine that when I tackled him, my goal is to get on top so I can pummel his face.
I'm just sending that there. Okay, cool. So he sits there and he's just like, he's taking the hits, but he's still, doing all right. Sloan, this isn't all you have, is it? And you're throwing yourself at me. There's 100 ways I could take you down now. And he puts an arm around your head, and then he puts a hand on your stomach, and like just with this strength you didn't realize he had, just flips you up and slams you down, and then just starts choking you out with the hand that's around your neck. Well, he hits.
Yeah.
And now you are in a grapple. You take 4 points of
That already
damage.
halved.
Yep. Make a con save.
24.
24. Okay. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to count. Your con is at what right now?
18.
18. Every time you pass, you lose 1 constitution while he's strangling you. And every time
Okay.
you fail, you're losing 4.
Oh, sorry. No, Constitution's at 20.
Yeah, cool. So
was
he's
looking at the
trying
one.
to choke you out. You'll be down. It doesn't permanently drop it. It's just for the purpose of how long you'll take before you're out. And he will. That's his 2 attacks. Sean disappeared. Okay, cool. So, your turn.
I want to try and break this grapple.
Go for it. No.
So that's a strength check, right?
Athletics. He did not roll good this time.
All right. 26.
Yeah, he rolled a 7. So, yep. Cool. I believe when you do anything with breaking grapple, that's an attack action, yeah? It's part of your attack action. It's 1 attack to like
Actions
break or...
in combat.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. An action to escape. Yep.
Yeah.
So I can't attack this time because I escaped the grapple, but I'll move back.
All right. Yeah. So you stand up, you move away, and he just kind of gets to his feet and just shakes his head, leaving his hands by his
Just
side.
wiping my mouth.
What are you doing, Sloan? Why are you so angry at your friends? You can do better than this. Is it the sword telling you what to do? Is it you? And he's not attacking, he's just standing there waiting for you to come to him.
What do I want to? I want to say something before I charge. Although it's his turn because I can't attack because I used
but
I broke the grapple.
He...
Or is he using his turn to talk?
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it. I don't need people to tell me how inferior I am. And then I will charge.
Okay.
Yep. 28.
Okay. As you run in, he does this really fast jab, because he's holding an action till you came within range, and just jabs you square in like the nose. Just rocks your head back. It was a nat 20. So you take 10 points damage, half down to 5.
All right. So does my 28
Yeah, it still hits. It's just that
after that,
like,
it's just he does
it might
that
be
first.
might be a bit sloppy because you just, got smashed
just
in the head.
broke my fucking nose. Yeah, okay, so that'll be another 8 for him.
Yeah.
And then I'll go for his jaw. Yep. Over 20, so another 8.
Okay. It's starting to be a bit bloodied around the face, a bit bruised. Who said you was inferior? I didn't. Oric didn't. Why
That
do
is what you are all. She doesn't know the word implying. That is what you are basically saying. I can listen to whoever I want to listen to.
No one said you couldn't, but you're angry, and it's not healthy. And he just kind of steps back and has his hands up, prepared for another run-in. Surely you know when to fight and when to... People are asking things of you, not necessarily telling you what to do. They're allowed to get angry just like you're allowed to get angry, but everyone needs to be able to...
It didn't sound like questions.
One needs to be able to cool down and talk as well.
I can do one of those two things, and I'll walk out of the ring.
Okay. Now, Shannon, I promise you we'd have these as shorter sessions. Do you want to keep going for a bit, or do you want to end here?
I don't know.
Half an hour more, or stop in a minute or two?
Ah, fuck it. Keep going.
Okay. He just looks to you, Aura, because she's turned her back and nods like he saw you. Sloane.
I'm not listening. I don't want to talk to anybody right now. I'll go climb a tree if I have to get away from people. I don't think any tree will hold me.
All right. And he starts putting on his armor, and he'll walk up to Nia and like, "Can you help me get this back on?"
She'll help him. After like releasing the death grip she had on her sword.
Yeah. And you walk up, and I imagine you try to pick up your gear as well, Sloane?
I'm sorry, what?
You try to pick up your gear?
Yeah.
Because I imagine your
I'd try
bear
to go get
cloak
the gear.
and your sword and a few other things are on the ground.
Yeah, you know what I would have, because I imagine myself walking out of the ring opposite that, but then I'll remember that all my shit's still there, so I'll double back around to go pick it up.
Awkwardly have to do the double back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very awkwardly.
Walk of shame.
Orc whispers something under his breath as she approaches. And the sword was accessible.
As you're like, you see Tomas shake his head like, no. Keep it locked down.
Oh, okay. If Tamel's shaking his head, if the eyes from Tamel is like, keep it locked down, then I wouldn't have done that. But...
Okay, that's why he was like, he's glad it was locked down, and then you've like gone, oh,
Yeah.
maybe I'll just. He's like, no. All right.
Then.
So maybe you go to start, and he's like, and you like, just stop.
Yeah.
The whisper.
We'll do a little eye communication. Yeah, and I'll stop. And yeah, the sword is immovable unless you were to roll a 32 on a strength check.
What is there any sort of save
Probably.
made by an object that you are casting on?
No.
What's your
Not
spell save
listed
DC?
My spell save is an 18.
Okay. You walk up, put your hand around the grip of your sword, and it doesn't move.
And I imagine that like I was ready just to reach down. So like I've got momentum just to reach down and then go back. So when it doesn't move, it just like really throws me off balance.
And you hear this.
Why is it?
Mortal, I've been snared.
How?
Oric.
Oh no. Oh shit. So then I'll turn. What did you do? Why can't I lift my sword?
A precaution to ensure you did not kill Tamel in a rage. Don't think we don't see where you placed this. So accessible.
It was a fist fight. I didn't want to lose it. let it go.
Can Nia say something real quick?
Yeah, it's the nature of roleplay.
Nia's gonna pipe up and say, Sloan, the first fight I saw you fighting was a fist fight.
And I stopped and I walked away. Give me my sword. Let it go.
Look, I agree that you walked away, but if it's okay, I'd like to look at the sword a little bit and see if there's something I could do to help. I'm giving you a choice.
I don't need help right now. I need my sword. Let
Why
it
do you need your
go.
sword?
Why,
Right
why
now.
do you need a sword, Ryan? We're safe.
I need it.
I've had friends that need things before that talk like you do. And well for them.
Ulrich, let it go. I will raise my hand.
Oh, you probably don't want it.
I'm completely ignoring Tamel.
Nia is starting to get closer to Sloan to try and stop
Why
her.
do you need the sword right now? Why can't you accept Tamel's help? He's an expert on runes.
I don't like
Was
the
it
choice being taken away from me. Let it go.
He gave you the choice. Orc will look to Tamel.
Let's just talk for one minute and then we'll do what you say. Can't talk for 1 minute?
I just cracked my own knuckle and it was really uncomfortable.
Sloan,
Let it go.
I thought you wanted to beat this.
We we did some research, Jaco and I, on this. Seems like you have two choices. Really, you need to either commit to breaking away from this thing, or commit 100% to whatever it wants. Can't keep walking a middle line. It's not good for you.
Is the sword talking to me?
At the moment, not. You're seeing like grunting and groaning.
I've already seen the sword take complete control of your body, speak through your mouth several times. That is further than it has ever gone.
It. Let it go. Raise my fist higher.
I'm getting closer to try and stop the hit.
Yeah, Tamel's gonna walk in between Auric and Sloan and just kind of like just gently push Auric back a little bit. Like 30 more seconds and we'll let you have the sword. Just please listen. Please. Okay.
20 seconds.
If you want help, first, Sloan, could you please take your hand off the weapon? I know it talks to you. It has influence, and if you just am asking, not telling, it'll make this an easier conversation.
Please listen to
15
me.
seconds.
I think I can help reduce its pressure on you if you let me. I just need you to let me.
That's what he said too, gesturing at Auric. And it's only
If I
gotten
waited for your
worse.
permission, there would be even more blood on your hands. More of our friends dead.
Norik doesn't know what I know. He's got a lot of things that he's great at, but
5 seconds.
weaponry isn't forte.
Tamel is the expert.
Or commit to it and do it at once. It came here to help stop the end of everything. And so far, you haven't committed. Do you want freedom? You want its help saving the world? Are you happy being a slave? And he looks to you, Oric, and nods to like let it go. He steps back.
I whisper and designate Sloane as someone who can carry it. Spell is still there. Forever.
I think we'll end the session there with that forever. That's cool. I like that. The spell is there forever. Ooh.
Forever.
Love it. So the entity inside is still groaning despite the fact that you can move it. It's trapped, I don't like it, but you can move it. Yeah. So we're doing shorter sessions at the moment because Shannon's about to explode into babies. And she needs
2.5 months.
Excuse me.
I got
Excuse me. The
2.5
proper term is sick with child.
Sick with child, yeah. She's sick with child.
I am not sick with child.
It's a debilitating
child.
illness that needs time to recover from. So, and yes, that's what we're giving her, time so she can go to bed early and be healthy and happy and all that.
We're also all sick and should probably.
And we just love giving her shit that as well. So
He does, I don't. Unless I'm sick.
I hope you all enjoyed this. It was a fairly roleplay heavy session. Hopefully next session you guys will be much closer to the war camp. But I think we moved along Sloane's story a little bit here, which made me happy.
Kind of sliding backwards.
It's still progression of your story though. So
I'm enjoying
I
it.
like it.
That's fair.
Right, we're gonna do a quick round of favorite moments. So we're going to start with since Tig didn't get to do a whole lot. Neither did Nia that much. No, we'll go with Tig. We'll start with Tig and then move the other way. Can you tell me your favorite moment from yourself and your favorite moment from someone else? You just choose one other person.
My favorite moment from myself was Jack Sparrow running, carrying Sloane, and then just going, come on, come on, come on. Like just being a pair of Labradors.
Oh man.
Session started so lighthearted.
It did, and that was it was my favorite. It sincerely was. My favorite other character or other player moment definitely was watching Sloane fail her role against Mel, and the sudden look on like Shannon's face of, oh no. And I was just like, yeah, that's definitely going to be my favorite, of realizing just how fucked she is in that fight. I was like, yeah, I'm here for this. So that was me. That was me.
Bloodied up to Mel pretty good as well. Go fetch the bun, Sarah, and then we'll go through other people's stuff first.
Okay.
So we will go with Shannon.
Let's see. My favorite moment for me, kind of like deciding that Sloane is too angry to be like emotionally available to be listening to anything that Tamel is saying, and she's like super pissed at Oric, which is also my favorite moment from somebody else. I loved the whatever that first line was, that you said, why do you murder everything you touch? That fucking set her off for the entire rest of the session, and that was fuel, pure fuel. And she really, like, Sloane is really sick of everybody else telling her what to do, but she's mostly sick of the sword telling her what to do, but she's taking it out on everybody else and is seeing everybody else as telling her what to do. So she's just in a very, very, very angry space right now, and it's fun to roleplay.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you want to as well,
I like fighting with Auric.
Tell us where you're from.
I love you, Sean.
Do that as well.
I'm from Paradise Productions. I am our community manager and a cast member over there. We have a big fundraising weekend coming up in August. We will be finalizing all that pretty soon. And yeah, Sean and I bicker in much more lighthearted terms on Sunday nights when we recap our own show, which takes place on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern. And he also streams on Wednesdays. I was working on a really cool terrain piece for a big boss fight that we have coming up. So tune in and come join us in Paradise. We'd love to have you there.
Okay. Next along, we have Shelby.
Hi, my name is Shelby. I'm a regular player here over on Roll for Damage. Favorite personal moment was I didn't really do much. I think parkouring up a tree was pretty fun.
I like the image of you hanging upside down.
Yeah, that was cute.
After
That's very
plopping
cool.
a bunch of stuff in Oric's lap. Yeah.
Here,
I'd also like the hanging upside down imagery, especially as Timel started talking to you.
Yeah.
I very much really like that some of Nia's like more childlikeness is kind of coming back. Some of her more innocent tendencies are coming back, despite all the fucked up shit she's done. So that was fun. So yeah, I guess Nia hanging upside down was pretty fun. We forget that she's the youngest person here, despite all the shit she's done.
Wee baby.
Yeah, she is a baby. This girl technically can't even drink yet, I don't think. Favorite other person moment was Auric's anger was great. You're doing a really good job with this echoing emotion thing.
Yeah. I agree.
Also, I'm doing a favorite Nova moment because he never gives himself credit. I love Tamel and everything Tamel does.
I agree.
He's just trying to be a good dad to everyone.
He is a good dad, and if anything
dad.
happens to this dad, I will be very upset.
He's really good with teaching moments.
That's like he didn't like try to hurt Sloane really. He knows what she could take. He was just trying to like keep her on the back foot and then be like, don't get angry. Focus. And you're like, no, must get angry. No focus.
This was quite literally his tactic for Nia, just not as intense. And it's interesting seeing it play out a second time, but being on the sidelines of it and recognizing what Tamel is doing.
Yeah, and who are you? Where are you from? Did we go through that?
Yeah, I'm here. I play in
That's right, you didn't start.
Here, and then I play over in Crit Failsafe, but that's about to end. We just killed the beast. You should go check the VOD out. It's pretty cool.
I'm sorry to get to do too much today, Shelby. I am there's definitely at the moment a bit of a focus on Shannon because she's going to explode at some point and then she won't be around.
I didn't have the brain for it. I just for audience knowledge, I've been up since 4 a.m. with 2 tiny humans.
And
things to look forward to.
No,
yeah, no, except it was a 1-year-old and a 6-year-old, and they both had a meltdown at the same time.
Oh, that's fun.
Cool.
Double whammy.
All right, next along, we got Sean. Bad dad.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I am Bad Dad Auric Solaris, who was my favorite personal moment was Yeah, I would say it's tackling that echo situation today with pulling the rage from Sloan and having it come out of Auric. I was very proud of that because sometimes it's hard to go from 0 to 100 with a character in the roleplay way. I could have very easily just sort of been like, and he's yelling, but I wanted to actually yell at you in that moment and keep it all in character. So channeling rage into my RP was
it's fun, right?
It is.
There's years of
Why do you think I like it?
There's years of repressed DM
like,
anger.
oh no, I just yelled at my friend.
I know.
My favorite moment for someone else. Let's see. I echo what everyone else said. The Tamel action tonight was on point. What my favorite moment actually is sad Tig when Auric yelled at Sloan, and the way Tig like immediately shrank into that toddler who maybe just got yelled at by their parent for the first time, when their parent was just frustrated. You know, they weren't like actually mad at them, but they were like, you know, trying to do something, and they're like, can you just give me a second? And the kid's like,
yeah. Don't take your anger out
End of the world,
folks.
The other day, this is a slight aside, I saw a video that was a PSA from the 90s reminding baby boomers not to take out their anger on kids.
Oh my God.
The whole thing was like, have you hugged your kid today? And it just had this like montage of parents just getting frustrated with kids for no reason. And I was like, oh, geez. But anyway,
wow.
I am Sean. I play a bad dad here. You know, it's just Tamel and I trying to raise these kids. And I get frustrated sometimes.
Yeah, I think this is the best. Like, sorry, I'm just cutting you off for a second because in my mind I was just like, they're just like kind of like two foster dads that live together.
I felt it particularly when Tamel was talking to Sloan and Auric was behind him and he was going like, and I've done this for you.
Be grateful.
And Tamel's like, okay, all right. I'm trying to calm our daughter down.
I don't know if they're just like two friends that have like, it's two friends straight that have like not ever had kids, and they're like, look, we're just gonna fucking do it together, I guess, at this point, you know. We both want kids, but I need someone to help us out. So, yeah.
But I'm Sean. I'm the creative director of Paradise Productions over there. I'm the DM as well for our flagship show, Advantage in Paradise. I am one part, as Shannon said, of the most powerful hour on the internet. And yes, we do have a charity stream coming up in August that we are prepping for. So thank you all for joining tonight. I had a blast.
All right. My favorite moment is everyone's. It's everyone. It's me and everyone else. It was us all trying to get to Sloan, to get through to Sloan. It was Nia did a bit. Everyone did a bit. Tig did her bit by not being there. So yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed that. That felt like some really good role play from everyone. Even if Sloan was just like, I'm going to kill you. Give me my fucking sword.
I'm telling you that if Sloan had thrown that punch, Nia was going to try and take the punch.
As if she ever was going to get that punch off. Excuse me.
Everyone has reactions.
That is how you get Sloan to roll it at 20 and make your save.
I'll just get tired. I'll just get tired and make her fail.
Anyways,
valid.
That was it. So let's find someone to quickly raid. Has anyone got anyone they want to throw a raid at?
RF Chaos is going right now.
Second Star Show is also up. They're good. They're playing D&D.
Yeah.
So second SE.
They usually Second Star Show or RF Chaos. Second Star usually ends before us.
Yeah, we'll just raid them. All right. I'm just gonna start the raid now. They got some cool looking map up. So I'm gonna start
Yeah,
raid.
got a good setup.
Only accepts raids from teammates and followed channels. Oh.
RF Chaos?
RF Chaos, I
RF
guess. Tell them to follow us so we can raid them. Alright, still wait.
Sorry, I'm just bringing
We'll
up
see-
the
Alright,
Betty
everybody.
and Shannon.
Yeah, we will see you all later. Thank you all for showing up. We really appreciate it. Here is our little bunny. It's our brand new bunny. We got it last night. And it's adorable. Is the raid counting down for anyone else?
Yeah, it is counting.
Yeah.
down.
It is. Yep. It's a nose. It's a nose. Hi, baby.
Good night.
Good night.
Take care of yourselves.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Alright. The battle brawls and the two dads. Yeah. Alright. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
Oh, you guys shy.
He says bye as well.
He's bye. Oh, so cute.